Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Sport World with me. Wow, it's quite a long week. I think I've not been online for a very long time. I'm just having some little issue and just traveling up and down. Not been at home for a very long time. I think this particular week now, I look a bit free. I think I look a bit freer than every other week that I've ever been. I think so. I decided to come and check up and say hi to my good people. But this week has always been. This week is quite extraordinary week for so many football fans. A week full of different emotion. Yeah, different emotion about this week. So many big clubs didn't turn up this particular week. I think we have to just talk about them all in proper. I'll start with Aston Villa. Aston Villa, it's a game that when you really watch that particular game, you say, okay, Aston Villa deserve all 3 points. It was a dominant display from the Aston Villa players. They deserve what they really wanted. I think they deserve to win, and they got a win. Even the Arsenal players, they did enough to get a draw, but I think at this point of the season, a draw is like a loss safe, because the race is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Even if in my own opinion title race have not started, I feel title race starts from January. So but from now, at least we'll see how it goes. Arsenal is still 2 points above Manchester City, and there are so many games to play. So we will see how they will cope. So far, Arsenal has been struggling with their backline. I think 3 of their main backline are already out. They are now using makeshift backline, which shows the depth of this team and how adaptable this team can adapt. We will see how it goes so far. My next game should be Bournemouth Chelsea. I think Bournemouth Chelsea is one game that so many Chelsea fans will be very angry with that particular result, because Chelsea have been winless for like 3 games now. 3 Premier League games, no win. And when you are a team with that huge fan base and wants to make a mark this particular season, being winless in 3 games, it's not the end of the world, no doubt, but it's something that your fans will not be happy with. I think I feel Chelsea will bounce back, because I think they have favorable games later on this season. I think they have favorable games. They have already played a lot of big games this particular first half of the season. Not yet first half. I think, okay, let's say for the few games they have played now, they have already played a lot of big games. I think they will bounce back from a lot of other games that they will play for the season. It ended in a neutral. I swear the game wasn't it wasn't a game as a neutral to watch, because there was not really any entertainment in that game. No cutting edge. Both teams are playing conservative football. They are playing not to lose. I think basically Chelsea had some few little chances, but I think most of those chances were no. It's not like a big chance that you say, oh, Chelsea missed a big chance, but it's just half chances. But it was more than enough. I think the result was more than good enough for Bournemouth, because they have been on a bad run this season. I think they have They have lost a lot of games. They have lost a lot of games. Apart from their early performance when they were beginning of the season, I think the first 5 or 6 games they were really on it in those first 5 6 games. But this season, I think those backline they lose last season is really coming to hit them in the ass. I think so. They are really feeling it now. They're really feeling it now. But I think I feel they will still bounce back. They have a lot to prove. That I rate their manager, this Ariola. He's a very good manager. He's a manager that knows how to adapt, and we'll see how it goes. I think my next game is Tottenham versus Brentford. That's what we call Thomas Frank Derby. People say Thomas Frank Derby. Spurs really impressed me in that particular game, because when I was watching that game, it was all about Spurs. I think Brentford looked so tired. I don't even know. They just looked tired. They didn't press Spurs so hard. They even performed well against Arsenal than when they were playing Spurs. Like the pressing I saw when they were playing Arsenal in the midweek, I didn't see that pressing when they were playing Spurs, because it's just like the energy they used in pressing Arsenal took a lot from them, that they couldn't even see enough energy to press Spurs. Spurs was cruising throughout that game. I think Brentford didn't even, apart from one guilty chance from Igo Thiago. To me, it's not really a big chance. It looks like just an half chance. But from that guilty chance, I didn't see any special thing that Brentford really do in that game. So it was a well-deserved win from Spurs. I think they deserve all 3 points in that game. All 3 points in that game. The Man City Sunderland. It was an unexpected win. Man City dominated Sunderland. Sunderland didn't really put threat in that particular game. Maybe because they are playing away. They are playing away from home. I know if it's Stadium of Light, Man City will get a good game, but in this in Etihad they didn't have no chance. So City dominated that game from start to finish. Insane performance from Foden, and wow, my man of the match. Even if people will say it's Foden, maybe Sky Sport and other people will give it to Foden, but it's Ryan Cherki. The performance of Ryan Cherki in that game was just unbelievable, and they back it up with an assist, Rebona pass to Foden that got the 3rd goal. What a pass! I swear that boy is just so skillful. I think it's quite a long time for us to see players with that many skills. I think the last player that I saw that has skills like that in the Premier League is he actually Benafa? No, Benafa is dribbling. Like, natural skilled player. I think Joko. Oh my god, far back as Joko. It's quite. Premier League has not been blessed with a lot of skillful players. Most of the players are just. The few that we have had is even players that knows how to dribble. The likes of Eden Hazard, Benafa. I think some few players like Luis Suarez. Like we do really. Premier League has not really known dribbling and skill set kind of players. But I think seeing Ryan Cherki is just like a breath of fresh air. Even if I'm not really a huge fan of Man City, but I just like to watch him play. Just like the way I would love to watch Lamine Yamal play football in Barcelona. But that was a good one from City. I think they will see how they will cope. The race is getting closer. I think they are now 2 points below us now, which is nothing. So that's why the race is getting hotter. Well, we'll see how they will cope in the next few games coming up. I think my next game is Liverpool Leeds. Not that I have anything against Liverpool, but I wasn't surprised about that result. Yeah, actually, I felt even Leeds didn't really perform to what I expected them to perform. The game ended 3-3, which is a draw, but I expected Leeds to win the game. Yes, because Liverpool has been so bad this season. So I didn't even expect Leeds to even get a draw, and it shows because it shows from the outcome of the game now shows that what I was actually expecting from Leeds wasn't really a wide thing, because Liverpool were leading 2 goals down. Leeds came back and make it 2-2. Liverpool goes up again 3-2. They came back and make it 3-3. And like, this Liverpool team is just devoid of ideas. The players looks like they have lost faith in themselves. They have lost faith in the manager. When you have this psychological defect, you will feel it. You will feel it, because those players now believe that they cannot win matches. And when players start having, when this kind of things start happening in the dressing room, you know, man, the whole club is cooked. These Liverpool players are scared now to play football because they are scared to. They're that fear is in them that they will lose this game. That fear is in them, they will lose the game. Even from the way they are playing, once you score Liverpool, the whole team collapses. Like, they don't have this fighting spirit. They don't have this die-hard attitude that, let's this match, we are not giving up. We are going to give our all for this game. Even for Arsenal to lose, the 2 losses Arsenal have had this season, they were just an inevitable kind of loss that can happen to anyone. The Szoboszlai free kick was just an unbelievable free kick that it can happen to any goalkeeper in anywhere in the world. The Aston Villa scoring goal in the last seconds of the game is something that can happen to anyone in the world. Then from that aspect, you will see that, okay, these Arsenal players are actually giving their all. They are giving their all. They are giving to the last blood, the last drop of their blood. But these Liverpool players, like, once you score them, they just give up. They just give up. Like, watching Liverpool is just like watching comedy now. Watching Liverpool is just like watching comedy. I just pray they should, the second half of the season, they have to bounce back and go on a run so that they can make Champions League football. That team is too good not to go to Champions League, not to make Champions League football. But we'll see how it goes. The manager have to earn his own right, earn his money now. He has to fix this team. I don't think they will sack him, but maybe they will give him time. He has earned credit in the bank now, so they will give him enough time to fix his team. Barcelona game was my interesting game of the week. I think beating Real Betis 5-3. Both Barcelona and Real Madrid they don't look like they are on their best. Even if the title race is between both of them don't look like on their best, because the Barcelona winning 5-3. Barcelona were 5-1 up before. Real Betis crawl and make it 5-3. Just imagine if there was maybe enough time. Maybe Real Betis would have make it 5-5. Because the two teams look so, I don't know how to qualify them. They just look like two people that are not that good, but they are just in the title race. Yeah, the way they are playing. Well, I expect them second half of the season, both of them will bounce back and they will put up a very good show and give their best and see how it goes across the season. Because they cannot play like this in the Champions League. Both of them have to put up another level for them to survive in the Champions League. Because they are very good teams across other European teams that will deal with both of them the way they are playing. For the Madrid is just a team that I just don't want to talk about. I've behind the scene, I was telling my friend that this Madrid team, when I'm watching them, you just know that it's a team that is really struggling in-house. I didn't even think it's just on the pitch. I think they are having dressing room problem. They're really having dressing room problem. They are not putting up a fight. They are not hungry. They are just the only hungry people in that Madrid team is Mbappe and which other person I will see that's really hungry. I think basically just Mbappe. For me, Mbappe and the goalkeeper, Courtois, finish. Every other person in that team is just playing as if Madrid is they are privileged. Like Madrid is privileged to have them. They are not hungry. They are not playing anything. No hunger in them. Nothing. They don't have they're not just good at all. I just don't know what Alonso have to do to get that team going. I don't know. The way it's going, I think they might get a sack. Losing 2-0 to Celta Vigo is just unacceptable at your home ground. That's basically all for this week. I think this video is quite long now. But we just have a lot of talking points, and it's good when you're doing the video, you just have to express whatever you feel about the game. Thank you guys for this particular video. It's good to be back, and I pray to have enough time to be consistent in doing these videos. Thank you, and God bless. Do ensure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn off the notification anytime I drop any video.